Welcome to my map. I'm Elizabeth, and I have made an interactive map that shows two important indicators. And this map is going to start at 1880 and will go up to 2008. One of the indicators that I was very interested in was maternal mortality ratio, and that is per 100,000 live births. And that is pegged against this other indicator, which is children per women, or total fertility. As I start the play function, you will see the little bubbles move around, and these bubbles represent the color, represent the geographic region, and the size represents the number of people or population. You will notice that for most of the countries, maternal mortality ratios generally have run fairly close to 1,000 per 100,000 since about the 1880s. And as you see the bubbles change, it's interesting. You'll see some years fertility improves or decreases, and most likely the advent of wars, famine, and all the other usual environmental changes. So I'm going to play it now, and hope you enjoy the show. 1880, we only have information right now, Finland and Ireland. Here go the years. We're having now more countries. The United States is starting to report 1900, and there is Sri Lanka up very high and closer to more than 2,000 maternal deaths, and that was about 1940s. As we go down, you'll see Malaysia is an outlier, and you can see the United States now in the 1970s, and suddenly we have more information about many other countries into the 90s, and there's a settlement of the Western countries with decreased fertility and also decreased maternal mortality. Interesting points are here at what are some of the lowest countries. Remember, we were looking at Ireland and Finland in the beginning, and Finland has a maternal mortality of 7.2 and a fertility rate of 1.85. And Ireland, remember, is another one that we watched early on. That maternal mortality is 5.7, and the fertility rate is 1.96. The United States is up a little bit higher with a maternal mortality rate of 17 and an fertility rate of 2.02, 2.08. The other outliers, as we see, coming all the way up to the farthermost part, is Afghanistan with a maternal mortality of 1,575 and a fertility rate of 6.6. Niger actually has a lower maternal mortality rate of 601 and a higher fertility rate of 7.12. I'm going to play this map one more time, and I hope you enjoy. We're starting. Only Ireland and only Finland and Sweden are giving us information, but you can see still dancing below the 1,000 and a few times above, but nothing as high as Afghanistan, which has in the modern times 1,574. So there's Sri Lanka out there, and unusually Sri Lanka goes way up over 2,000, so that's a very interesting. In the 1930s, 1940s, it was a time of war, but I wonder all that was happening to them. There you can see the big United States bubble drifting rapidly through the 70s and stabilizing in the 80s, and other Western countries and even the African blue countries dispersing themselves. Hope you enjoyed the chart.